I'm going to show you how to do a mass email through your KV Core and send it to everyone in your pipeline. So KV Core is vast and it is hard to navigate, but I'm going to do it as simple and as easy as I can. So we're in KV Core. We're going to go to our Smart CRM. Now this will bring up your list of contacts. It's taken a little while because if you see up here in the right hand corner, I've got it set to 250 rows, which will bring up 250 contacts per page. I think I've got like 7 pages worth of contacts. You can change this like on your daily use of KV Core. You can make it fewer. That way your page will populate quicker. But for the instance of a mass email, since it'll only let you email who you're seeing on each page, I'd rather get more bang for my buck and send my mass emails to 250 at a time instead of 25 at a time. So we're going to leave it at the 250. Oh, darn it, I shouldn't have clicked it. Now it's repopulating. So what we're going to do, there's a couple of different ways to send a mass email. The simplest way is, ta-da, click this box up here at the top left, and it's going to select everybody on your page. Once you've got everybody selected, you can hit this mass email button. When it comes here, you can do a couple of different things. You can either select a template that you've created. I'm going to show you that next. Or if you want to just say, hey, I'm going on vacation this week, everybody screw off. Make your subject line, type in your body here. Now this is very limited. You have very few font sizes and font choices. So I would suggest to include your email signature because it's going to be the only real splash of color on the page. But you can turn this off. And if I'm sending a team email blast out, I will turn the signature off so it looks like it's from the team and not from Trish Wolf. So anyway, there's your options. Very basic. You're going to see up here 15 of my 250 people have unsubscribed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But still, pretty good turnout. This is going to get us a pretty good email blast. And so that is the simplest way to just send a very bland, basic email to everybody. Now, after you send that, obviously you'd have to scroll down, go to the next page, hit next, and then do the same thing again. And for me, it would be 14 times I'd have to do that. I don't know any better way to do it. It's kind of clunky. Not a fan, but hey, it's better than nothing, so there we go. Now, if you want to get a little bit fancier and add some artwork or add some buttons, some, cool stuff, then what we want to do is we want to go to marketing. We're going to go to Smart Campaigns and create a template. So we're going to go to templates here up at the top left. From there, we're going to go over here to the right, this green button, add a template. And you can do text templates, you can do other templates, but we're going to do an email template. Now, here's the same screen we saw before. If you start creating your email here with some content and then you're like, oh crap, I meant to add a picture. To add pictures, we want to go into the advanced editor, but just know once you go to the advanced editor, you lose all of your changes here. So just make sure you're in the right screen to start with. So we're going to go to advanced editor, and I've already created a template just for time's sake, but I want to show you this. This is what it starts out like. If it's going from scratch, here's where it starts. When you name your template, you always want to have your last name in there first because KV Core has thousands of templates, and this is a good way to keep all your stuff in one place. And then also, if you forget what you named it, it's a lot easier just to scroll through your own stuff instead of thousands of other KV Core templates. So template name it here, create your subject, and then I think these are backwards. I think rows should be first because here's what we do. Here's where we choose our layouts. So there's a couple of different layouts to choose from, but you just drag and drop. So we want a row here. Maybe we want this. Let's see, maybe we want, we're just designing. We're designing the page. So this is kind of what the layout is going to look like. So bear with me. Hold on. You're going to see why here in a second. We're going to go to content. So say we want some type up here for a headline. We're going to grab text, drag it to that content box. Say we want, I don't know, maybe we want a picture of ourselves right here. Image, grab it, drop it into the box. Maybe we want some more type here, text there. Maybe we want some dynamic content. Maybe this was a picture of a house and we want there to be a schedule a showing button. Get some dynamic content there. And let's see, schedule a showing button. We can click on that and come over to the right and view listing. We can pick a couple of different things, but let's leave it like schedule a showing. And you'll have to set up where these things go to. That's a whole nother animal, and I'm not going to get into all that. If you want to get that fancy, you'll just have to watch the KV Core videos. But there are ways to create these dynamic buttons that'll go directly to your website or to your social and all different things. So anyway, this is kind of where you start. You drag your rows out of what kind of content you want. Drag it out there. Add what you want to be in the boxes. This is kind of cumbersome, and I will say that it doesn't turn out great. Like you get like weird white space in between, and it's if you don't have Photoshop or Illustrator to create your own artwork, this is an okay way to do it, but it looks very 1990s. It looks very blocky and clunky, and it's not a great, smooth, slick design, but I will say in my early days of KV Core, I did utilize this because I didn't really know how to do anything else. But let's not mess with this one anymore. Let's go. I'm going to show you my template. Add a template, email template. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Yes, get out of there. Here's what I want to do. I want to search for my template. So I'm making an email about the time change because it's coming up in November, and I'm going to search for the one I've already started. So here's our time change 2022. I've already created the artwork, but I'm going to delete some of it, and I'll show you, from scratch a little bit, but I just for time's sake. So here's our new one. It's got a cute little puppy, and don't forget to change clocks back an hour, November 6th, 2 a.m. This is what all my emails look like down at the bottom. This is my standard format. I've got a call button, so that's a dynamic button that calls me directly. This button here goes straight to my website, and then I've got these live links to my social. And again, watch the tutorial to see how to do these if you want to get that advanced. I honestly don't even remember how I created them. I just watched the tutorial, did it, there it is, never have to do it again. So once I've got this created, and here I'll just delete these and I'll show you from scratch. Let me copy this text though so I don't have to redo it. Let's see, delete it. Sure, we'll delete it. Okay, so here's where, here's how I started. Here's what my template started to begin with. I'm going to go to rows. I'm going to drag this one out here for an image. Okay, so click on this. We go to content. This one is going to be that image. And then drag the text box out there. And then we've got to highlight that to get rid of it. Paste our own type in. Okay, it didn't save my formatting. So I want it to be bold. I'm going to, oh, it already was bold. Make it 15-point type. We're going to center it. Let's change the color over here on the right hand side. Text color. I don't know. Let's make it like brown to match the puppy. Okay. And so we got our type. Now I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to just drag and drop the picture that I created. I just grabbed a meme off of the internet. Brought it into Photoshop, made it the size I wanted. But anyway, we've got this cute little puppy here. We've got, don't forget to change the clocks. We've got our buttons. Now I'm going to send myself a test right here in the upper left-hand corner. Come on. Let me try it again. I don't know. Why is it not sending? There it is. Now I'll probably get 2 of them. So go over to my email. You can see I've done this a few times. Here it is. Here's the most recent one. I do want to check and make sure that these buttons are working. Let's see, make sure everything's spelled right. Yep. And so if I click this, it'll try to FaceTime me because I'm on my computer. But I'm going to click this one, make sure it's going to my website. Yep, there it is. I'm going to go back to my email, click one of these social buttons, make sure that these links are working. Yep, there's the YouTube. All is well. So we go back to KV Core now. And we're going to update the template. I'm not going to do it because I've already saved it, but showing that to you, you would hit update template and off we go. So from here, now we want to go to the Smart CRM. Now here's the caveat. There's a couple of different ways that we can send this mass email. We can send it today, which this is October. I don't want to send it today, but I'm going to show you how really quick. It's very similar to the other way we did it with a basic email, but we're going to select everybody. Don't lose me yet. Don't clock out yet, because you're going to want to see how to schedule an email for the future. So here we are, got everybody selected. Up at the top, mass email. We are going to, this time, instead of creating the email, we're going to select a template. Time change 22. Now you can see that this little icon in the front tells you that it's an advanced edited email. The ones with the little pencils is just a written text, written email with just type. So we're going to select our template. It's going to pop in there. And then from here, if we were ready to send it, we would just hit the send button. Ta-da, there we go. And from here, you can edit it a little bit, but then I don't know if that'll mess with your template or if you can save over your template. I've never tried it, don't want to do it today, but it will allow you to make some changes here if you saw something that needed to be added or you wanted to change the subject or whatever. So I'm going to close out of this because I don't want to send this today. Yes, I'm sure. Now watch this. This is what's going to blow your mind. If you come over here to marketing and see, you think that this is all you've got, but no, this is how stupid yet genius KV Core is. Click marketing. Bam! Whole new world. Why do they do that? I don't know. You can dink around with this and learn a little bit more, but for today, we are going to schedule a mass email. Woohoo! Let's see, wait. Schedule an email? Maybe. I don't know. We're learning this together. So here's where you can filter who you want to send it to. My problem is that I want to send it to everyone, and there's no button for that. So what I have to do is I have to create like 3 or 4 or 5 different emails because I want to send it to people with the status of sphere, prospect, new lead, active, client, contact, closed, all of it. I want to send it to everybody. So I am going to literally have to create 6 of these, and I won't make you sit with me through them, but for now, let's just send it to our sphere. Scope, the wolf pack. Yeah, that's, I don't know, I guess. I don't know what else I would choose, but let's look for time change. And again, I'm no expert at this. I'm just muddling through the same way you guys are. So far so good. I think we're onto something. So I'm not going to send myself a test. We've already done it. The email is here. I am, let's see, include assigned agent signature. Ooh, that's new. So if I've assigned you a client in KV Core, maybe I could assign your own personal signature in KV Core. Don't know. Don't care today. Not doing it. So I'm going to send everybody in my sphere on November. Let's send it to them on Friday while they're still at work, maybe. All right, we're going to send it to them on Friday. Select a time. Let's say like, I don't know, when are people checking their emails on Friday? Should we say like 10 a.m.? Everybody gets to work late. I don't know, 10 a.m. on Friday. Everybody in my sphere is going to get this. Let's double check because you never want to look stupid. Yep, that's it. There's the subject. All right, I think that's it. Hit the schedule button. I'm always nervous. Did it do anything? We don't know. Scheduled email was successfully added. We'll see. All right. So anyway, you guys, you may be getting that email from me on November 4th because everybody in my sphere is going to get it. So don't be surprised if you get that email.